So can you walk us through like what the application process is like for Malta? Like,
Depends. It depends if the student is gonna, go with an agent or the student is gonna apply by his or herself.
okay.
If you are applying by yourself, it's gonna be like online. When you go reach out to the school through their website, you message them. The application is online, whereby you're gonna do the registration online. You pay the application fee online, which by one of the admin team will, message you, and it usually takes time, because a lot of applications do come in, even from agents and all that. So it takes time for them to reply individual, those that are, applying by their, itself and all that. But if you are using an agent, that actually know, the in and out of, the process, is actually is more easy, easier than, doing it on your own, whereby the some schools, take application fee first, while some doesn't. After offer letter, then you're gonna pay everything together,
Okay.
with the school fees. While some schools doesn't, take application fee after the offer letter, then you're gonna pay the application fee before the visa process. That's it. So after applying, that they're going to reach out to you. After your document, they will review your document. Then they will reach out to you for an interview. Then after the interview, and then you make your payment, your tuition fee, which is very important. Here in Malta, they don't take installment payment. If you are coming for a bachelor degree, for let's say it's a 3 years course, you have to pay the first year complete before coming in here. If you are coming for masters, you have to pay the complete school tuition fee for the masters. Masters are 18 months from 1 year, thereabouts. So while some school, they will allow you to, after paying your application fee, you're gonna apply for your visa. So when your visa comes out, then when you're gonna make the payment. Why some you have to make the payment before applying for your visa. So that's it.
Okay. So from everything you said, I have like few questions. I know you said something about documents. What would you
Yeah.
say are like the essential documents for students that want to apply to Malta?
Currently, is it for bachelor degree students or masters?
Yeah, it might be both.
Both.
Yeah.
Okay, bachelor degree student. Before when I did my then, they accept only WAEC, but recently things have changed. If you are coming now, you have to some school take WAEC and transcript of, if you have diploma, transcript of diploma and your WAEC. So
Okay.
that's it. Why masters, you have to have your some school doesn't, some people accept, what is it called, HND, why some does not. Depending if you have a HND in business, most of the courses here in Malta are based on business, management courses. So if you have background in management courses or some healthcare courses, definitely they will accept your what is it called, your HND. Why some school does not, yeah, you go with your bachelor degree transcript and your CV and all the rest of the document. They will be asking you to provide your personal statement, English proficiency, and all that. So
Yeah, so for the English proficiency, because I know like that is something that the US does, like the US waive English proficiency because we speak English in Nigeria. So is that something that Malta also waive, or you have to do like an exam to show that you're proficient in English?
no, you don't need to do an exam, but if you can, that's a document you can get from your school where you graduated from,
Okay.
maybe from your secondary school. Those are coming for bachelor degree. Those coming for master, you can get it from your university or your polytechnic where you graduated from. So they're going to issue that medium of instruction. It's just same thing as what is it called, English proficiency. While from school, when they issue your offer letter, there is an option you're going to tick, like, is it advanced English you have, is it proficiency, is it, so is it beginning and all that. So you just have to tick it, the one you can. When they interview you, the interview is more of, they want to test your English as well, if you're outspoken and all that. So
Okay.
that's it.
That's good. So something else I was going to say is like, what is like the application window like? Is it like, do you have like, how many terms do you have? Because I know in the US we have fall and we have like spring semester, and like there are specific application window for both. So do you have
Okay.
something like that, or it's just like any time you apply, you get
You-
that?
You're actually talking about the intakes, right?
Yeah, the intake, yes.
So the different schools, some run three intakes in a year, some run two intake in a year, while some run four intake, depending. We did the January intake. Currently, we are some schools did February intake, and some are currently on what is it called, April intake, while some is going to do June intake. Some is going to do March intake for bachelor degree. So some school run three intake in a year, some two, some four. So that's it. Depending
Okay.
on sometimes visa takes time. Admission does not really take time. Visa
Yeah.
takes time a bit, approximately now that's 60 working days, Malta visa.
Yeah.
Starting from when you're going to do your biometry and VFS, that is the submission and all that. Then they're still going to call you for the physical interview. Sometimes they do it online,
Okay.
so it takes time a bit.
Okay. All right, that's good. And I know you mentioned something like agents, and I'm sure that my subscribers will be curious. Can they contact you? Like, do you also act as an agent? Can they contact you?
Definitely, I'm an agent here in Malta. I have, as to you can confirm, can testify of that. I've had a lot of success of students who have come through me and still waiting, and yeah.
All right, that's good. All right, so let's move forward. Are there like specific challenges that you anticipate prospective students might face? Like probably with like application, or it could be with visa or whatever. What are like specific challenges that you
That
think you might
that
face?
is that is no really challenge. Just that sometimes student does not follow instruction and they don't make research. Even though you are using an agent, I like when you are using, if agent is telling you something, you are as well making your own research to confirm if this thing, this agent is actually saying if it's true or not.
Yeah.
That is the only challenge is, students, they like, for everything to just give them, spoon feed them and all that. So that's why that's the challenges, students normally have, you
Okay.
know, in aspect of not making research and all that.
Yeah.
So that's it.
We need to also mention that, of course, I think a lot of people just feel like, okay, if you're an agent, or if you're helping out, if you're helping someone with the process, it's 100% guaranteed. Like, we're just having this conversation a few days ago. I was having you a favor. It's not 100% guaranteed. Like, the work of the agency is to put you through, right? To help you out, give you some tips and tricks maybe that you might not find everywhere, because the school you're applying to would not tell you everything. They
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't tell you a lot of things yet, but the work of the agent is to actually put you through and give you this information that you need. But of course, there are people that, for one reason or the other, they didn't get their visa, didn't
Yeah.
get their, for one reason or the other, and it's no fault of of the agent, or even the school, right? It's the visa officials that determine whether you come into their country or not.
Yeah.
So
I can relate very well with US because the way they spam people rejection.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I like the fact that you kind of already spoke about visa, because that was like going to be the next question I was going to ask. Like, what is the success rate for like Malta visa?
The visa is, I will not say it's not that bad in rejection, but people are getting refusal no more. People are getting, not everybody is going to, come in, and not everybody is going to, get the visa.
So
So,
do you have more success than rejections, or more
yeah,
rejection
to me, I'm speaking
for
on my
you?
side. I have more
Yeah.
success than rejection. So I
Rejection.
have more success than rejection. Another thing is that why I say I have more success, because if you contact me, I have to first of all check your age. Age differs a lot. Some people will be like 40 years, they want to go for a undergraduate diploma. It doesn't make sense. School, they need the application fee. They are generating money from the application fee you're paying, because
Yeah.
refund it. So they're not going to tell you all this, your age. They'll issue the offer letter, prepare you, and you submit. If you get visa, if you don't get visa, they'll ask you to reply again. Even if you pay school fee, they'll give you another option to try again. After you try the second time, maybe if you not get it, they will now refund. And if their refund is not going to be complete, they're going to minus the charges. So that's the thing. Before
Yeah.
a student is coming through me, I will tell you this is what it is. I'll first of all ask for your age. Then when you tell me the course you want to go, I will tell you this course, look at it. Because some courses does not have stay back after graduating.
Hmm.
Mm.
If you don't have, after graduating, if you don't get a job immediately, there's no stay back, you're going back.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll first of all analyze that. I'll analyze everything to then see this, look at this, look at this course. But from with your age and the space of your certificate you're having, and some people are coming with WAEC of 17 years, GAL 15 years. It's not going to work. They're just using that opportunity because these people as well, they know what they are doing. They're not dumb as well. So they're going to check your age. School will going to give you the admission, and visa has a final say. They will check your age, check the certificate you submitted. You know, they check the certificate, maybe 10 years gap already or 13 years when you left school. What is this person coming to do and this age? So these are the things that make students not to get, visa. So I always check that age difference and all that before applying for students. It's not about the money. I might accept to do it, and at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
as you can see, from what I can hear, it's telling you that it's so transparent. Like when you come to him, like you kind of like assess your profile first before
Yeah.
if you all can work together. I'm also curious because I know you've been talking a lot about bachelor's degree. Do you also like help master's student as well? Like if a master's student was to contact you to be an agent, are
Yes,
you
my
contact with the process as well?
yes, my recent student. I have one who is going to come on tomorrow. Yeah, he's going to leave Nigeria tomorrow. I just booked his flight. He's a master student. Those that came early January, they are all master students. So I
Okay.
do application for bachelor degree, master, postgraduate, undergraduate, and diploma. Yeah.
All right, that's good. Thank you so much. So, are there scholarship or financial aids that people can explore in Malta? Because I feel like that would be the biggest question that people are more interested in. Like, are there scholarships?
Most schools in Malta, they don't do, they don't offer that scholarship.
Okay.
But there is this school, and I reached out yesterday. I reached out to them yesterday. They called me for a meeting. I had a meeting with them yesterday. So they told me to come on Monday. They actually, want to start the scholarship of a thing. So hopefully, if things will work between me and them, I'm going to do advert on that. They are talking about the scholarship for, I think, around 50%. So let's see if from Monday I'll give update I'll give update to your yeah, I'll give update to Anna about the scholarship of a thing. But most schools in Malta, they don't do scholarship. But this particular school, I reached out to them, they say yes, they want to start it. So I will see how it goes.
Okay. So like what you're saying is like there's no even financial aid, not even for graduate students, because I know in the US like there's something that they call graduate assistantship where you help undergraduate students and then they pay your tuition and then also give you monthly stipend. Like Malta does not have anything, not even graduate students.
No, no, nothing like that.
You see when I said the US is the most generous country in the world. You people you see? Okay, no problem. So how would you say then the like
Yeah,
without
yeah.
scholarship?
Okay, this thing, there is, if bachelor's and even masters,
Mm-hmm.
after graduating, if
Mm-hmm.
you get a work in that field that you graduated from, your
Mm-hmm.
government is going to give you your 70%, I think 70 or 73% of your school fees. Only if you get job in that particular course,
Okay.
you graduated from. So you
Okay.
get your 73% of your school fee from
Back.
government.
Whether you're an international student or not, you get it back from.
Yes,
That's
both
good.
international students and EU students. So hence you
It's nice.
graduated and you get a work in that particular,
In that
field
particular.
you graduated from. Yeah,
Yes.
That's
you
good.
get it.
That's
So
good. That's good. So how without scholarship, how would you say how affordable would you say Malta is for students? Because now we already eradicated that, okay, there is no scholarship, except if, that school that you spoke about is actually willing to give scholarship. But how affordable is it without scholarship for people to come and study?
no, like I said when I was in the introduction, Malta is actually affordable. It is just considering where we're coming from, the exchange, rate makes it, the exchange rate makes it, a bit difficult for students. But Malta is affordable. Their school fee rates, from 6,000, 5,000, five,
For
seven
a year
thousand.
or for a semester?
No, yearly.
That's cheap. Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Like bachelor degree course is 3 years, is from 6,000 upwards. So if you are doing 2 years course, you're gonna pay like 15,000 in the 3 years. If you are coming for a master, depending on the course, they have masters for 10,000 euro, like the healthcare, sector, and they have for 7,000, they have for 6,000, they have for 5,000 for master. So it's affordable. Yeah, it is.
How easy is it to work part-time while studying? I know you were saying something about working like while studying. How easy is it to get
Yeah,
jobs?
yeah, it is. It's very easy. They make it very easy for students here in Malta. You only school twice a week. If you're money student twice, if you're evening student twice, and sometimes lectures will be held.
But is it for all the schools though? Because
Yeah,
there are different schools here. So is it all the schools that actually
yeah,
allow?
yeah. All the schools in Malta, highest is you go to school in a week is three times. It doesn't exist
Okay.
three times. Yeah.
So can you travel with dependents, like people that are depending on you?
Now, Malta does not allow dependent family or anything. Just a single, study visa only you. Yeah,
So you're
maybe. Yeah.
that's good to know. So there's no dependent for a study visa. There's no dependents in Malta.
There's no, nothing, no dependent.
Then what is it like after school? Like, are there job opportunities for people? I know you kind of like touched a little bit on it, that there are job opportunities, but like, how frequent are like the job opportunities for people after school? And like, what is the process like after school? Do you have like a post-work authorization after school, or you apply for permanent residency, or just walk through that?
No, after school, first of all, you have 6 months labor to get a job. Even though if you come in, you can start working after getting your resident permit. Then any organization you are working,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna apply is compulsory. They must register you to Job Plus
Okay.
when you get your license.
Mm-hmm.
Any
Or
organization that is
entry
compulsory
card.
in Malta, that is compulsory in Malta. Any organization you're working for, they will register you to Job Plus where you'll be paying your tax and get your license. That is